everybody. Happy Monday to you all. Happy post-payday. Hope you have cleared out your Amazon wish lists. Anyway, just thought I'd give you some update. We've just closed out week 5 of me being on the Saxenda. And since the last update I've given, I think I was 222 or something. I am just above 215, almost 214. So that's another £7 off in 2 weeks, which is great news. I have a goal. I have to go to America at the end of April, beginning of May, and I am hoping to be just above 200. So I think somewhere between 200 and 205 by the end of April. So I have another 10-11 pounds sort of to go, maybe. I don't think I'm going to get a full 14 pounds off, but you know, as close as I can to get to that. So in terms of how I've been feeling on it, I'm now up to the full 3 milligrams per, or 3 milligrams, the highest dose then anyway. And I've been on that for a week now, and it's fine. I don't feel any real difference. I had the other day, I mean, there's some days when I barely eat, like literally barely eat. I just have no appetite whatsoever. Now, I forced myself to have, I was out with a friend today, and I forced myself to have 2 poached eggs and 2 sausages. That was it, right, on the plate. No bread, no nothing. And I had a latte with her. And I forced myself to do that because, quite frankly, I needed something decent in my stomach that would start the ball rolling, as it were, because my stomach has been in turmoil since about Friday. In fact, it still feels quite funny. I don't know whether I've eaten something. I've been eating some jacket potatoes with the skin on, with some cheese, prawns or chorizo and that kind of thing. So I've been eating that, and Friday it really went horrendous on me. My stomach was just like so bloated, but nothing was moving, as it were. Needless to say, today has been the opposite, but that's good. At least things are moving. TMI, but these are the things you kind of need to know, okay? So if you don't eat, obviously there's not a lot passing through, but I needed to, you know, get the systems working again. Anyway, so that was today. So I'm still just above, I say, 215. And I'm thinking, I got my next set of 5 pens, so they're ready. So I've got another week, I think, of the pens. I've got 1.5 pens left, as it were, at the 3. So what I'm thinking of is when I start the new batch, I might go back down to something like 1.8 or 2.4 or something like that. I don't feel I need to be on the full 3. So I would rather be on maybe a lower one, let it last a little bit longer, or see whether or not that makes any changes to my level of appetite. The other thing is I definitely need to drink more water. I'm finding that a lot harder as well, just to get liquids into me, because I just don't feel a need for anything. But I think when I do feel hungry, it's more that I'm feeling thirsty as well. So there's that. But apart from that, you know, I feel fine. I do have a tender stomach in various places, but that's just like the injection sites. Sometimes I get a little bit of bruising around the injection sites, and it's not sore whenever I'm injecting. You don't even feel it pricking the skin, literally. It just, you know, sometimes I feel it, especially at the 3 level, you know, the highest level. You can feel it kind of just dissipating a little bit around the site, but that's it. It's gone in a second. I get a little tiny bit of nausea for maybe about 10 minutes afterwards. Not even significant, but just, you know, slightly noticeable. But I have not had an appetite since I started on this. I still can't believe it. I still cannot believe how little I feel the need to eat. Now, the other thing is because I'm not obviously eating an awful lot, and I'm eating my body fat, I'm kind of fueling myself anyway because I'm eating myself. So the fat is giving me all the necessary fuel. And I am eating some protein, so that is obviously helping where that is necessary, you know, in terms of the conversion to any glucose that needs to be from a brain or whatever, but I don't feel foggy or anything. The only thing I would say that is chronic, but it's been chronic most of my adult life, but it does feel a lot more at the moment, is my sleep. I am not sleeping very well. I maybe sleep for 3 to 4 hours at a time. Then I'm awake for about 3 or 4 hours. And then I feel the need to go back to sleep for another 3 or 4 hours or whatever. I'm not getting like a consistent 6 to 7 hours in one fell swoop. So that's a little difficult because you do get I get tired in the afternoon when I'm supposed to still be working. And then I want to sleep by about 8 o'clock. And then by about 1 o'clock in the morning, well, I'm sort of on YouTube. Oh, I'm watching a lot of fat acceptance, fat phobia, fat bollocks videos because it's the biggest friggin' motivator for me in the universe. I cannot stress how much watching these silly delusional girls are that say that they're happy being fat and that anybody who tries to lose weight is fat phobic. It's the biggest load of pants and bollocks. These girls are self-loathing, they are delusional, they are hurting themselves, and they are trying to bring everybody else into the world of hurt because they hate themselves. And all this, I love myself, and this is fat liberation, and this is all, you know, we're oppressed. No, you're not. You're fat fucks and you just need to fucking lose the weight. Excuse my language. I apologize, but that's exactly how I feel. You're overweight, you're self-loathing, and you just need to buck up your feckin' game because if I can do it, you can do it. And I know how hard it has been for me over the years. Losing a bit of weight, putting more on, losing a bit, putting more on, going up and up and up. And my friend at the weekend says, you know, Natalie, what has been the change for you? Like my hair, I'm starting to date again. Another story for another time. And, you know, and I'm losing weight. I've lost 23 pounds in total since my heaviest. And, you know, I am feeling like a different person. And do you know what it was? I got sick of being fat. I got sick of seeing the scales at a level that was just gross. I was sick of passing myself in the mirror and looking like I was a sphere. I was as round as I was tall. Sick of it. And anyone who is fat and says they love being fat is delusional. It is not nice being fat. It is horrendous. I have clothes that I can't wear. I want to be sexy in lingerie. I look like a fucking house side. Excuse my language again. And I've lost 23 pounds and I am still feeling like a whale. Like I have at least 40 pounds more to go. I'm never going to be skinny. I don't want to be. I would be happy around 175, right? That would be curvy without being skinny. I am heavy set anyway. And then with my age and whatever, I don't need to be stick thin. So I'm trying to get to about 175. So 50, so about 40 pounds to go. So if I've lost 23 and I've 40 to go, I'm a third of the way there. And I can't friggin' believe it. I really cannot believe that I'm a third of the way to my big goal, which is 175. Now I may go lower than that. But right now, today, that is my big line in the sand, you know. And I still, like I said, I'm 215. I'm a house side. My friends are starting to notice it in my face a little bit. I'm starting to notice it, like this shirt. I could never get it right down over my hips, and it's starting to get there again. You know, I can get it over my hips and over my backside. It's still a little tight, but you know, it's going over it, whereas at my heaviest, you know, it just wouldn't have. And you know, I'm starting to see these small changes, and I just can't wait for more changes. Cannot wait, you know. And so, no, body positivity, fat liberation, fat activism, fat phobia, fat this, fat that. Fat is not healthy, it is not good, and it is not where I want to be. So yeah, have I got fat phobia? You're damn fucking right I do. Ain't going back there again. No way. So this Saxenda is helping me stay on the straight and narrow, as it were. I just got to up my water intake big time. And I'm looking forward to seeing what the next couple of weeks brings. I've got, I think, 4 weeks left before I fly out. I think it was 4 weeks yesterday. So I want to see if I can get 10 pounds off in the next 4 weeks, which would be I haven't been in and around that 200 to 205 in probably maybe like 5 years or something like that, maybe even more. Like when I first started my weight loss journey and I was going down the VLCD route, the lowest I got to, I think, was about 194, something like that. And then I think I just ballooned over the next few years until it was like 238 was my highest, 238, 17 stone. And that's when I was like, no way, no more. So anyway, just a quick update, just to let you know, and to vent and rant about these idiots that try and say that they're happy being fat. You're ridiculous. You just need to lose it. Anyway, love to you all. Thank you so much for the comments. You guys have been so supportive. It's so nice to have your support. And here's hoping you guys can find your motivator to get back on the weight loss bandwagon again as well. I really don't want to go back. I do not want to go back. That's probably one of the biggest motivators is every time I hit a new low in this go, like I'm like, don't let me go higher than that again. Of course, you fluctuate up and down a little bit here and there, but I do not want to go back. No way. Never going back. And so, you know, we're doing this for good this time. No way. So anyway, love to you all. Talk to you all soon. Take care. Bye.